All right, let's just get right into it. If you've ever tried to learn something super technical, something like Git and GitHub, you know the feeling. It is like you're staring up at this absolute mountain of weird commands and confusing concepts. But what if you could just flatten that mountain, turn it into a nice, straight, easy path? Well, today we're going to look at an AI shortcut that does exactly that. Oh man, we have all been there. You crack open the official documentation, you're all fired up, ready to learn, and bam, you're hit with page after page of this super dense, super dry text. Your eyes just glaze over and you walk away even more confused than when you started. It honestly feels like you need a translator just to understand the instructions. But this is the whole game-changing idea. There is a secret weapon, a hack, that completely flips that whole frustrating experience on its head. And this isn't about studying harder, not at all. It's about learning smarter, by using a tool that's basically your own personal expert right by your side. So what is this magic shortcut? Well, it's an AI tool from Google, and it's called NotebookLM. It's designed from the ground up to be your own private, interactive tutor for pretty much any subject you want to master. Now, the key word here is grounded. And what that means is you can think of this AI as having its own tiny, specialized library. It only reads and learns from the exact documents you give it. That's it. So it won't get distracted by the rest of the internet. It becomes an expert in one thing and one thing only: your source material. And this right here shows you the huge difference. A normal AI, you ask it about GitHub and who knows what you'll get. It might pull an answer from some random forum from 10 years ago. But with NotebookLM, you feed it the official GitHub documentation, and it becomes a true expert on that single source of truth. So no fluff, no making stuff up, just pure, actionable steps. So how do you actually do this? How do you put it to work? You're going to love this. It's unbelievably simple. It's really just a quick 3-step process. Let's walk through it. Okay, step 1, you find your source material. That GitHub Docs URL or maybe a PDF cheat sheet. And here's the best part. You don't even have to read it yourself. Step 2, you just drag and drop that link or file right into NotebookLM. And then step 3, almost instantly, the AI just inhales the whole thing and gives you back a perfect summary. It's that fast. And this quote just says it all, doesn't it? The value you get right away is just massive. I mean, before you've even had a chance to feel overwhelmed, the AI has already done all the heavy lifting for you, pulling out the most important stuff you need to know. But a summary is really just the appetizer. The next feature, this is where things get really, really cool. Imagine turning that boring manual into your own personal podcast. It's a feature called Audio Overview, and it is the ultimate hack for anyone who learns better by listening instead of reading. With just one click, NotebookLM creates a custom audio discussion all about the documents you just gave it. And that is the key difference right there. It doesn't just read the text back to you like a robot. No, it actually transforms it. It becomes this dynamic, engaging conversation that makes all these complex ideas so much easier to understand and, more importantly, to remember. So what does that actually sound like? Well, it's like a mini 2-person podcast. One AI voice asks smart questions, and the other one explains the why behind the commands, not just the what. And it uses these amazing, simple analogies. Like, it'll explain that branching in Git is kind of like creating parallel universes for your code. That is so powerful, because when you learn by reading and by listening, that information gets cemented in your brain. It is absolutely perfect for learning while you're at the gym or on your commute. Okay, so you've got your summary, you've got your audio deep dive. Now it's time to get your hands dirty and start solving some real problems. This is where the interactive Q&A comes in. You can literally ask it anything. So a beginner could just type, "Give me a checklist for my first commit." And instantly, the AI will spit out the exact commands you need: git init, git add, git commit. Just clean, simple, and ready to copy and paste. But here's where the magic really happens. What if you look at that list and you're like, wait a second, what even is a commit? This is where the learning loop becomes so incredibly powerful. You don't have to pretend you know everything. You can just ask a follow-up question, as simple as you want. You can literally just ask it to explain the concept like you're 5 years old. No judgment, no confusing jargon. And boom, it just gives you the perfect analogy. A commit is like saving your progress in a video game at a checkpoint. Instantly, this abstract tech term becomes something real, something you can actually visualize and remember. That is how you truly learn something. So you see, it's this back and forth process. You get the steps, you ask for clarification, and you get these simple analogies. You're not just passively reading, you're actively engaging with the material. And that is the absolute secret to building confidence and mastering this stuff so fast. At the end of the day, what this all proves is that these big, scary tools like GitHub, they don't have to be a wall that stops you from making progress. They're really just written in a different language. And if you have the right translator, like NotebookLM, you can become fluent in no time. So I'll just leave you with this question to think about. What's that one thing in GitHub that still trips you up? Is it those dreaded merge conflicts? Or maybe trying to wrap your head around rebasing? Just imagine feeding a doc about that one topic into this tool and finally getting that clear answer you've been looking for.